Welcome back, everyone. This is MandoAllDay, back with another video. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Grodd. This is from the DC Direct Page Punchers. So this is, I believe, the second wave. Yeah, this is the second wave. This is the Flash wave, I guess you can say. So as always, we're going to be taking a look at the figure itself in terms of the articulation, sculpture, and paint, and if it's worth to purchase or not. But before we get started, make sure you hit the subscribe button down to support the channel, but to keep up to date and watch videos like this. So let's take a look at the box. The front of the box looks like. Now this is a MegaFig, so hence why it's pretty big. This side, the back, the other side, top, and this is heavy, bottom. All right, let's take a look at the figure outside the box. As always, you do come with a card, so the front of the card looks like. The back of the card. It comes with no accessories, but it does come with a regular stand. And of course, it does come with a comic. This is a page puncher, so it comes with a Flash one. Now, from my understanding, don't quote me on this, I could be wrong, but this is a brand new Flash story. It's only exclusive to the page punchers. So keep that in mind, but I gotta say though, in terms of the paper quality, it looks very good though. It looks good, clean, good quality paper. So again, very consistent into the other page punchers, and I say consistent because I'll be uploading other videos of the other page punchers, but it looks good though. It's a cool looking comic. So we'll see how the other ones come. Hopefully the other ones in terms of Flash and Captain Cold do come with issue maybe 2 or 3 or 4, but only time will tell. And this is the back of it, and again, this is the front. So let's take a look at the Grodd. Now again, keep in mind, this is a MegaFig, and I want to say that, I want to preface this. This is a MegaFig, and we'll talk about that. I'll do a comparison in a bit, but let's take a look at the head sculpture. The head, I gotta say, the head sculpture is really, really cool. Look at that sculpture and the design, the head sculpture, the detail. Look at all of that. There you go. You can see much better there. That gold looks very, 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 very good. Head articulation is good left and right, up, down. Very, very good for a MegaFig. But look at all of that sculpture. Let's take a look at the side right there. Look at all of that. Really, really, really cool looking. Just look at all that detail. Fantastic detail on Grodd on the head sculpture. Take a look at that face though. That grin, that nose, a little bit of white. It looks like a light blue. The white teeth, and of course, you know me, I'm a sucker for white eyes. Looks very good. Textured on him, it looks very good. I gotta say though, head sculpture, really good. Articulation, very good. Paint, good. I dig it. The only downside is I wish there was more paint because it's all this detail and it's just one solid paint. It overshadows it, if that makes sense. So it's not bad. I just wish there was extra color to it, but it is what it is. Take a look at the shoulder articulation. Very good. Elbows, they do articulate. Mine's a little stiff, so it does articulate good. Let's take a look at the wrist. Wow, this is a very stiff figure, but again, they do articulate. But just look at the forms on this thing. The thing is huge form and very textured, very layered too. Like you can really, really feel that. His skin, the paint on it has like little brushes of white. Obviously, it's black. Little brushes of like a light blue here and there, just to make it pop. And it looks very good. Take a look at his hands as well, too. You can see more of the blue that I'm referring to. There you go. Just look at all that detail. It's a really cool looking detail on this figure. Again, this is a MegaFig. Just look at all that. Look at all that. The paint, really good. Torso articulation. It's present, not the greatest, but it's there. But look at the cape. Not much going on in the cape. It looks clean. Kind of flimsy, but again, it looks good though. Ripped up, I like it. The shoulder pieces have the same kind of style here. Also present here. Very similar to the head sculpture. In terms of I wish there was more because there's a lot of detail right here. See that? It looks good, but just one solid color. It just overshadows it, unfortunately. But look at this piece right here. The gold piece looks good. It's a little bit of gold gloss, but look at all that. Very cool. Chest, again, very detailed. The sculpture, very good. Same style. Gold with orange. And obviously the other shoulder piece. Again, very cool looking. But again, all that detail in the orange, it gets overshadowed because it's just orange, so you can't really see it. So I'm sure there's gonna be someone who's gonna customize it, maybe do all that detail, maybe with black to make it really pop more. Overall, though, upper body looks very, very cool, man. I really dig it. His stomach, his abs, you can just see that. Look at that. Very, very cool. The back, look at all that hair. Very, very detailed, man. Looks very good. Take a look at the legs, articulation. They're present. It's a little stiff right now. Oh, wow. It's just his knees do articulate, but wow. His are very, very... Let me see if I can do this leg. There you go. They do articulate, but just mine are very stiff. Ankles, they do articulate, and then there's no toes. So no toes on this one, but there is leg articulation. Let's take a look at the belt here. Very detailed. You can see more of that detail. Look at that. All that gold. And also, again, the orange detail. It's just... It's not bad, but I wish there was more paint to it. I'm sure someone could paint it, but it is what it is. So the gold looks good. Orange and the back. Not much going on. So even the legs have that hair and that same color brush to it. Look at his toes right there too. Blue, light blue and white. It's very detailed sculpture on this figure. And again, this is a MegaFig. Now the question is this worth your purchase? You know, should you go out and get this MegaFig? And this is a tough one. And I'm going to get a lot of hate for this because it is what it is, but I'm kind of a mixture. Well, you know what? Let me do comparison. So, yeah, this is a MegaFig, right? I'm going to put it on the box that way I can stand it. And now let's take a look at comparison to another Gorilla Grodd figure, the Injustice one, which I think it looks fantastic as well, too. Look at the size comparison. I think it's massive compared to it. Look at that. Look at the difference. Just look at that. So again, this is $20, $40. All right, keep that in mind. Just look at the size difference. It just looks huge, right? Well, let's compare it to another MegaFig that I got not so much hate. Some people downvoted the video, but hey, I'm gonna be honest. And it's a good-looking figure, but this is a MegaFig, and it gives a bit of a controversy. But Bane, the height difference. All right, let's see if I can do a comparison here. Hopefully, it doesn't fall. And he's going to fall. Yeah, he's going to fall. So I'll hold him. You guys can see, but look at the height difference. Again, $40, $40. All right, look at the size difference. I would say Gorilla Grodd is heavier, right? But the main question is it worth your purchase of $40? Here's where it gets a little controversy, right? If you watch my video Bane, I'll link the video Bane. You can put Bane in the $20 box. With that said and you do the same with Gorilla Grodd. Well, let's take a look. Let's try it out. So you guys can see if it's actually worth the $40. And if we're not getting, again, ripped off by McFarlane. And I want to say this right now. I love the DC Multiverse line. It's a fantastic line. I really love it. But hey, sometimes McFarlane can do some stuff. And it's like, come on, McFarlane. It's like what I did for Bane. And again, watch the video I did for Bane. Oops, come on. And here we go. He fits in here. A little snug, right? Yeah. Look at that. Now you might say, well, Mondo, this is the page punchers, right? How are you going to fit this in there? Okay. Good point. Very good point. Let's break it down again. Alright. Excuse me for the sound in the background. You said, Mondo, Yeah, it'll fit in there, but how are you gonna fit the actual comic? All right, you got a point. Let's check it out. Let's put it in one of these right here. These babies right here. All right, so you guys can see what I'm saying. And there we go. Ready? There we go. There. Now you might think, oh, Mondo, you altered the box. No. Black Adam. See that? And then also there's room in the back for the comic. So what's my point? Similar to Bane and controversy, is it worth the price? I'm gonna bring it up here. You see for yourself. Look at the size of the box. He fits in there. A little snug, but he fits in there. Look at the big box ready to come with. Look at that. Size difference of the box. Now the question is this worth your purchase of $40? I can't decide for you, but I'm just showing you guys can see what I'm seeing. And to me, I'm torn because here's why. For Bane, I like that Bane figure. I really, really like the the MegaFig for Bane. It looks really, really good. I really liked it. I praised it. I gave it a thumbs up. But for $40 for that one alone, I would say no. Now the question is this one worth $40? Well, it's a little different. Here's why. Granted, Gorilla Grodd is shorter, right? I will say Gorilla Grodd is a little heavier, just a little bit. Come on, Grodd. Stand for me. You're making this more difficult than it should be. Okay, maybe. Hold on. No. So I'll make him stand right there. Screw it. I don't want to keep you guys waiting. But in terms of Bane, again, I praise this. I liked it. But is it $40? I just don't think so, man. I think for Bane, for $30, really good deal. 40, and I showed it in the video. Again, watch that video so you can see what I'm referring to. I don't think so. But for this one, though, is this one worth the $40? Even though he's shorter, he's a little bit wider. But I have to include it, though. It does come with a comic. Right? And comics were like around $5. And if I thought Bane was worth $30 to me, for $40, I don't think it's worth $40. Yes, there's a lot of detail. Yes, the paint's good. The sculpture is good. It's a really heavy figure, but you guys just saw right now, it fit in a regular page puncher box. It fit in one of these, right? And so to me, for $40, I don't think so. To me, but then again, I gotta take consideration the comic, right? Because Bane didn't come with a comic or any accessories. So the final question, is it worth the $40? No, I don't think so. To me, a fair price would have been $35. $35 to me, I think would have been a fair price for Gorilla Grodd for this one. Because you get a comic, okay, let's say it's worth $5, and this figure alone is a MegaFig, right? To me, it's supposed to be mega like a Joker Titan. To me, this is like a MegaFig, and I think for this one, if this one came out by itself with no comic, $30 would have been good price. But since it does come with a comic, I think for $35, that to me would have been a fair price, and I would have said thumbs up. But for $40 though, I can't say it's worth the $40 in my opinion. Hate me as much as you want. That's perfectly fine. You could thumb down the video. Hey, but I'd rather be hated because I'm honest than love because I'm fake. And to me, for $40, I don't think it's worth the purchase. Anything less than retail, like $35, I think it's a fair price. Anything below that, $30, you're getting a really good deal, good looking figure. And in my opinion though, fantastic. I like this figure a lot. I really do. I want to clarify that. I want to preface that. I like this figure. It's a good looking figure. The comic looks good. But for $40, I don't think so. With $35, I think that would have been a good, fair price for $35. But that's just my opinion. Bring on the hate, as I usually say. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys agree with me on this figure? Do you plan on purchasing this figure? Or did we purchase this figure? Leave it in the comment section below. As always, make sure you hit the subscribe button to not support the channel, but to keep up to date and watch videos like this. So it includes an overview of Gorilla Grodd from the Flash Page Punchers wave. And on to the next one.